Alright, this should be part 2. So let's write some check. That was me not paying attention to what line I was doing. That's very stupid. And a weird feeling coming through my tires. Body position terrible. Wow, a lot better. Granted, that's not as rutted out as it was before. Yeah, going around that sharper turn around the tree was so much better. I do like how yesterday I was having crazy coughing fit all day. Today, not so much. I just can't get a nice deep breath going. I think when I get back to those turns over there, I'll try do like a 100% stand, 90%, 80%, and then the last little bit, try sitting. See if I can combo it in. Look through the turn, look through the turn. Better. Alright. That was a lot better. I'm trying not to worry about the brakes too much because I'm not going fast enough to where I should need the brakes. So it should encourage me to get into the turn a little bit better and get the angle going. I will say what really helped is looking through the turn. Last time and all the other times before, I'm looking like right there, or I guess to that rock all the way through the turn. I will say I do want to adjust the suspension. I almost want to make it stiffer. Maybe it'll take out some of that kind of wallowy kind of feel. What I could do is try the sport setting, which is 12 clicks. Okay, so we got 1.5 turns on the high speed, 12 on the compression. It was at 17 and like 2.5, something like that. So we'll see how that does. Still feels maybe a little soft. Hold on. Actually, we'll leave it. Let's not change too many settings. We'll stick with those ones for a bit. Alright, so let's do this turn. I'll do 100% stand up, and then probably where that dark patch is, kind of straight ahead. Hopefully it'll come up. I probably need a point like this because of the camera. Oh. So like right there on the next one is where I'll sit down. Not too bad. I can accelerate harder from it. Let's try sitting a little bit earlier. Not too bad. So that was probably 90%, 80%. Now, actually it's probably 80, 70. Now I'll try a 60. But yeah, so we'll do another one and we'll sit a bit sooner. And then on the next one, I'll try accelerating just a little bit harder and see how that goes. And I'm just in second gear, so. So, alright, let's do the same thing and then accelerate a little bit harder. Looking through the turn, sit. I was maybe just leaning a little bit too far forward at the first sit down. So I'll try leaning a little bit back and then forward. Okay, so what I'm noticing right now is as I'm sitting, I'm coming off the power. I need to not do that. I need to be more consistent and stay on it. Yeah, it's about the same. Okay, not too bad. Let's do one more and then I'll grab a drink. Yeah, not too bad. And this one's a little bit harder because it's a lot rougher. I need to sit more forward on the seat. Let me try sitting farther forward on the seat. That was a little bit more forward. I think on that one I sat about like the 40%. I sat a little bit early. Not too bad. Let's do another one. Yeah, that turn isn't any sharper. Let's go back this direction. Holy shit. While I didn't touch brakes for the most part, I felt like I was riding with some speed. That's awesome. I'm happy with that. I did get a little like in my head like, what do I want to do? Do I want to sit here, sit here, sit here? So that turn was a little botched, but that is not too bad. Yeah, that turned out pretty bad. I had to adjust mid-turn. I went to sit down at like 50%. Kind of old habits, kind of messing me up. So had to readjust and scooch back forward. I think before this video gets too much longer, I'll end it here. Bye.